Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. We talked about boxing today. We talking about dating today. Probably ain't gonna make a lot of videos because I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting a little annoyed / tired of the games that YouTube is playing with the monetization. And it's like, it's a lot of people that should have been monetized by now, but YouTube is playing games with the watch time. You get the subscribers, they play games with the watch time. You get the watch time, they play games with the subscriber. But don't give me nothing about no talent. How is Myron still on YouTube? He making racist comments, so on and so forth. How is he still on here? And I guarantee you he's still monetized as well. Your antennas should be up because mine is all the way up. But we continue on what we was just talking about. The number one reason why guys can't find that girl that doesn't annoy them to death, that they actually can spend a little time with. And when I say one, I'm not, y'all know I don't believe in just having one. That don't work. With most women, they just gonna become like Eve. They're gonna try to dominate you. They're gonna try to play games sexually with you. So you can solve all of that by just not dealing with only one. You know, then in the back of her mind, women hate that. They hate the fact of a guy busting a nut without them and their approval. They think you like, and especially in the Christian church, if they find any POR fill in the blank on their husband or boyfriend phone and they go to church, boy, they'll try to ridicule you for just being normal. Just wanting to look at, wanting to touch, smell women is normal. It's normal. But in the church, they try to ridicule you, thinking when you get married, your wife's supposed to control all your nut. Like they her nut, like it's her nut sack. That gets you. She's supposed to control everything come out of there. That's not the case. Think about it like this. Weren't you getting those off before you met her? That's just common sense. If you was doing it before you met her, then she doesn't have control over it. Because you chew, and that's why people on YouTube is telling people not to get married. I tell people, it's not the wisest thing, because it can go wrong in more ways than it can be right. But you make a decision to commit to somebody. You shouldn't be punished if you want to undo that decision. But in the United States, you are. So to solve all of that, most guys shouldn't just don't even make that decision. Don't make that decision. Because it's a lot of guys that are only still married because they already know what's going to happen if they file divorce. They miserable. You shouldn't let yourself be miserable. But, sometimes you got to just take that thing on the chin. I ain't going to lie to you. But I wouldn't fully cooperate because it's not, think about it. If you fighting somebody and you know they're going to fight dirty, are you going to fight clean? Why would you fight clean against somebody that's fighting dirty against you? That's my whole attitude when it comes to divorce. Why would you disclose everything just for her to get, and she probably cheated on you? She don't respect you. Like, disrespect leads a lot of guys to file a divorce. It'd be a whole lot of stuff. and then she gets rewarded with money for not cooperating and rebelling against her marriage. The only people advocating for marriage is people who somehow are getting paid from people getting married, or people that might, the couple little people that might have a good marriage, or people who just don't understand, advocate for marriage. You know, a lot of time your life don't improve with marriage. It goes downhill sometimes. It goes downhill. Like sometimes you don't understand how you just always on an uphill battle. You know, the universe know though. People be playing with Ouija boards and reading horoscopes, doing all type of weird stuff. Even going back to when they kids and they don't know the ramifications of it. And that stuff be on them their whole life. Their whole life. So let's get back into the number one reason. Like I said, guys be trying to impress their guys. That's the number one reason why people can't find anybody worthwhile at all. Now, some people think the answer is to just pump and dump. I think it's a couple answers that vary, from person to person. As far as pumping and dumping, like I wouldn't advise that, you know, but sometimes it might happen. If you think somebody is good enough, cool enough, the right person for you, and then they switch up on you and you gotta dump them. Hey man, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So we talked about the lady on the popular social media video where she tried to send her husband $200. He was joking around with her, saying that he didn't have enough money, his bills got him, and she tried to send him $200. That's what you want in real life. You want a team player. You want her to be ambitious, instead of doing that thing where you try to impress your guys. Because guess what? She ain't gonna look the same. She not gonna look how she looks at 20. She gonna look different at 50. She might resemble herself. You gonna look different at 50. You know, I can show y'all pictures of myself. I resemble myself, but this the older me. You know, so that's why you should never base your relationship solely on looks, because people looks change. So what you want to look for, like I said, you want somebody who, you don't want no skinny, fragile like glass chick. You don't want no big, dumpy, lazy, heavy breathing chick either. Because both of them gonna have a set of challenges. The skinny one probably always gonna be sick. Every time you look up, she got the cold or the flu or something else. And the big one gonna be probably having respiratory issue. Can't breathe. You know, lazy. So you wanna know what to look for in a woman. And you want her to be able to handle correction and to handle a little criticism. And you want her to have the wisdom to give you a little criticism without vindictiveness, so on and so forth. That way, if that's how it is, y'all compliment each other. But if you just constantly trying not to criticize her because she too sensitive, them sensitive girls will cheat on you so quick. Where you can't correct them, them be the ones you can't correct are more likely to flirt with other guys behind your back and have dudes in a friend zone. Lying in wait like some little punks. You lying in wait got her disrespecting this man, wasting this man's time because you willing to wait on him and playing games. Guys play games too. Tomorrow I'm gonna talk about some of the games that guys be playing with women. So this ain't just no one-sided. The games are different, but guys play games too. But the one who always trying to correct you can't receive correction. More than likely, either she's dealing with some tomboy masculinity stuff, or she got a dude or dudes waiting on her wait list, or could be sometimes it be trauma from the childhood. But the thing about getting married, people don't take marriage seriously. They don't realize that everybody ain't for marriage. So most women, nobody ever taught them how to be wives. And if you try to teach them, they ain't gonna receive it. So you want the one who already know what to do, either from people she know or she, like, it be women on here watching our videos trying to figure out what to do, how to be. So our videos be helping men, but they be helping women too. You might be helping some man find somebody worthwhile because she don't know what to do. And you women, do what you supposed to do consistently the whole time. When you try to manipulate men, when you try to control men, you're doing the very thing that the devil herself did. I just want you to know that. So, you want somebody that ain't gonna get mad if you tell them, man, I think you need to go to the gym. They ain't gonna get mad. They'll be like, you know what? Let's go. You right. Instead of, you don't want her to say this right here. Well, if you don't like it, somebody else will. Anytime they bring up outside dudes, they not to be trusted. I don't care what their body count is. I don't care what their mother did or none of that. If they bring up other dudes, don't trust them. And really, you shouldn't even deal with them. You should dump them the minute they start bringing up other dudes. But the problem is, the way the United States is, you can't just dump these women when you married to them. And even in some cases, and some states, when you live with them. So going back to the first video, you don't want to try to get that chick that impress your guys. You want to get somebody that's going to positively benefit and upgrade your life. Like, you want her to be healthy. You don't want to think about it like this. You finally get rich, man. You done fought your whole life. And things happen. We ain't talking about that. Because what I tell y'all women, you need to been and establish yourself with your man. Because I think that's why that one guy is so mad at, y'all see the video with the guy that's mad at his wife because she was cheating on him. She got in a real bad accident and now he's stuck taking care of her. He ain't taking the right attitude trying to punish her for what she did. He trying to make her watch the video every day of her having sex with the other dude. I don't think that's the way to go. But if they get sick, you want them to been already established themselves with you. You don't want to have to pay medical bills for a chick that ain't been having sex with you. Ain't been treating you right, ain't been showing you respect, ain't been trying to help you, ain't been trying to cook for you. Don't want that, man. So especially if that type start talking about, well, this guy, this man, get rid of her quick as you can, because trust me, man, you don't want to have to pay no medical bill for somebody like that. It's gonna drive you nuts. I know it would drive me nuts if I had to pay medical bills for some non-sexual. Now she really can't have sex. Non-sexual woman, or somebody that been flirting around with other dude, all that other outside stuff. No, that's why I tell you, concubine, make them earn it, because in that way they start acting a fool on you. You can just dump them and move on, and don't let them move in. Don't put them on your lease. Don't put them on your mortgage. Then that way, she start acting up on you, she gone. She out of there. Don't even let her spend the night too much. Be like, nah, we ain't there yet. I wouldn't mind getting there, but we ain't there yet. You need to go home. I can see like a day here, a day there. But I think most of the time you might as well just send her home. Like, nah, you can go home. So, anyway, we gonna conclude this. We're gonna conclude this. You gotta broaden your horizons, man. If she just a little chunky, not fat nor sloppy, and she got a cute face and a cute personality, some of y'all dudes just need to see what's going on. See what type of head she got on her shoulder. Get her number. Talk to her on the phone. Text her. Y'all gotta learn how to vet. But I wouldn't just say, nah, just because you worried about what your boy's gonna say. Your boys probably, most of the time, if you got 10 friends, either all 10 or 9 of them are in a horrible relationship. So don't rely on them, and don't try to impress them. But thanks for watching. We'll see y'all later or tomorrow, not sure yet, with more videos.